Are you thinking of learning to play the piano but don't want to break the bank? Do you want to get your kids off their smartphone addiction and pick up some piano playing skills instead? I am Jeremy C., a music teacher who has made more than 500 in-depth video reviews and tutorials about digital pianos and keyboards. In this video, I'm going to help you make your best decision in picking up an affordable 88 keys digital piano keyboard that you don't have to go into debt for. For your ease of reference, you can find links to more information and the latest prices of all the keyboards I talk about in this video. A digital piano keyboard's main objective is to replicate the features of a traditional acoustic piano. Do not confuse an 88 key digital piano keyboard with an arranger keyboard, which I have made a separate video. You can find a link to that video in the description. Before we begin, here are 4 absolute basic features a competent digital piano keyboard should have that most beginners get wrong. Many serious piano pieces, especially those in the post-Renaissance era, are written to take advantage of the full range of a traditional acoustic piano, which has 88 keys. While keyboards come in various sizes from 49 up to 88 keys, you should get one with 88 keys if you don't want to run out of keys when playing. Acoustic piano strings are struck by a hammer in order to produce a sound. These hammers give weight to the keys of a piano. You want weighted keys in order to replicate the touch of a grand piano. While a grand piano has 3 pedals, 99% of the time, most non-professional pianists will need just 1 pedal. The damper pedal, also commonly known as the sustain pedal. One of the biggest advantages of a digital piano keyboard over an acoustic piano is you can practice for hours without your neighbors hating you. With onboard speakers, you can play as quietly or as loud as you like. When you plug in a pair of headphones, no one will have to endure the 50th time you are practicing for Alice. If you want a pair of quality high-fidelity headphones, check out my recommendation in the description. Here are my 5 best 88 key digital piano keyboards under $599. The Alesis Recital Pro is the lowest priced 88 key digital piano keyboard on my list. It comes with full-size touch-sensitive hammer action keys and features 12 onboard voices. At this low price, the default grand piano tone is as good as it gets, but I do wish the Alesis Recital Pro comes with more piano-centric tones, as there are only 2 grand pianos and 1 electric piano. These 12 voices can be layered or split across the keyboard for a richer tone. I love the large backlit and highly functional LCD screen, which when coupled with a knob makes setting effects and selecting functions extremely intuitive. There are dedicated buttons for every voice, which makes it easy to switch sounds. The LCD and dedicated voice button is a feature many digital pianos that cost twice as much do not have. While the keys are weighted like an acoustic piano, the action does not have graded weighting. For beginners, this isn't a deal breaker, but advanced pianists should take note. While there is a sustain pedal connector, a pedal is not included in the box, so do add a sustain pedal to your cart when checking out. Apart from a headphone jack for quiet practice, the 20-watt speakers on the Recital Pro are powerful enough for performing to a small group. One of the things I love is the 1/4-inch stereo line-out jacks for connecting to more powerful speakers, a feature not often found on digital pianos in this price bracket. There is a USB MIDI port for connecting to music learning apps, and Alesis has thrown in 2 months of live online face-to-face lessons as well as 3-month subscription to a music learning app. The cost of the lessons and subscription is easily worth half the cost of this keyboard, making this a good value proposition. You can power the Recital Pro with the included power adapter or 6 D-size batteries if you are not near a power point. For the latest price and my in-depth video review and demonstration, check the video description. For $70 more, the Alesis Recital Grand, also known as Alesis Prestige, does quite a lot more than the Recital Pro. It comes with 88 full-size graded hammer action keys that feels robust, although I would prefer it to be a little quieter. With 128 note polyphony and 16 multi-sampled tones, you get a much better selection of piano samples. There are 3 grand piano and 4 electric piano voices, which is a significant improvement over the Recital Pro's voice selection. These 16 voices can be layered or split, and the adjustable reverb effects makes the sound noticeably thicker. The Recital Grand or Alesis Prestige has an impressive 50 watts microarray speaker system which projected the sounds loud and clear even in the high and low frequencies. For use in a large venue, the quarter-inch stereo jacks allows easy connection to powerful speaker systems. Voice selection is straightforward with big tactile buttons that light up, making it easy to see which voices are active. However, I would have very much preferred the LCD screen found on the cheaper Recital Pro. The other keyboard functions such as transpose and metronome tempo have to be adjusted by holding the function button and pressing the corresponding keys. Thankfully, all the function names are silkscreened on the piano itself. The onboard song recorder is also ridiculously easy to use, which is great for the technologically challenged. I appreciate the 2 headphone jacks that comes in both quarter-inch and 3.5mm sizes, making it compatible with any pair of headphones I have. You can find a pair I recommend in the video description. While the Recital Grand comes with a basic sustain pedal, it also supports soft and sostenuto with an optional triple pedal attachment. Because it has a powerful speaker system, you have to use the included power adapter as there are no options for battery operation. The USB MIDI port works well with the plethora of free interactive and live piano lessons included in the box. To know more about the music learning apps I recommend, as well as the latest price of the Alesis Recital Grand or Alesis Prestige, check out the video description where you can also find my in-depth review and demonstration. At first glance, the DONNA DEP20 doesn't look like much. It has a chunky, dated design, and DONNA's logo looks like it needs a refresh 20 years ago. But don't let its look deceive you. The only reason why you might avoid the DEP20 is if you are a brand snob and displaying this digital piano in your house would devalue your bourgeois decor. At this price, the DONNA DEP20 packs so much functionality and value that most manufacturers have difficulty competing with it. You get 88 full-size weighted keys and a whopping 238 voices. While not all voices are good, those that matter, which are the grand pianos, electric pianos, and organ voices, are above average for this price. While other keyboards at this price come with only a metronome, this piano keyboard has 200 onboard rhythm accompaniments for you to jam along with. I love the LCD screen as it makes voice selection and adjusting various parameters effortless. The 238 voices can be layered or split across the keyboard, giving you many sonic possibilities. In addition to a basic song recorder, this keyboard allows you to plug in a USB stick containing your favorite songs and control playback directly from the front panel. The speakers that fire both up and down are not the most powerful but are adequate for use in a home environment. For quiet practice, there are two 1/4-inch headphone jacks. While a basic sustain pedal is included in the box, advanced pianists can connect an optional triple pedal accessory to get soft and sostenuto functions. The USB MIDI port allows you to easily connect the keyboard to music learning apps on your mobile devices. There are no battery options on this keyboard, but a power adapter is included in the box. If you do not need your piano to be portable, a wooden furniture stand is an option. You can find my in-depth review on the DONNA DEP20 as well as the latest price in the video description. The newest kid on the block is the CASIO CDP S160. As such, it comes with a number of useful features not found on the rest of the keyboards on this list. In my opinion, the CDP S160 at just 4-inch thick and weighing just 23 pounds is the best looking keyboard in a sea of black chunky boxes. CASIO has been making watches and calculators for 75 years and it shows. The build quality of the CDP S160 is excellent, one of the best on this list. You get 88 full-size, progressively weighted hammer action keys which are textured to replicate the traditional ebony and ivory keys on an acoustic piano. In my opinion, the keys on this keyboard are less heavy, making it more suitable for beginners who have yet to build up sufficient finger strength. There are 10 onboard tones, including 3 grand pianos and 3 electric pianos. These voices can be layered or have choruses and various hall simulator reverb effects applied for a richer tone. A pair of 16-watt speakers deliver clear audio, while bass ports under the chassis give the lower notes greater resonance. You get an intuitive song recorder, an auxiliary audio input for you to stream your favorite Spotify playlist, and a 3.5mm headphones jack, which also doubles up as an audio output if you want to connect the keyboard to more powerful speakers. There is a single damper pedal included in the box, but you can get a solidly built triple pedal accessory and a wooden furniture stand if you prefer a more traditional look. The CASIO CDP S160 is the only digital piano under $500 that comes with a dedicated mobile app that is free of charge. With the keyboard connected to your smartphone or iPad, you can easily select voices, view music sheets, load MIDI and audio songs, change parameters, change tempo, change key, and repeat sections, which is great for practicing. You can also use the USB MIDI with music learning apps. You can find the one I recommend in the description. Although a power adapter is included, you can run this keyboard on 6 AA batteries. Together with a versatile carrying case, this is the perfect 88-key digital piano to go anywhere with you. For my in-depth review and the latest price, check out the video description. The Yamaha P45, also sold on Amazon as the P71, is an extremely popular choice among music students, even though it is the most expensive on this list, and here's why. Yamaha has been making pianos for more than a century, and their experience shows even on their most affordable digital piano. Yamaha's 88 full-size GHS progressively weighted key action has been dependable for more than a decade and is preferred by more experienced pianists as it is a good replication of an acoustic piano. There are 10 onboard voices generated by Yamaha's renowned advanced wave modeling sound engine, giving a warmth to the voices that other manufacturers find hard to replicate. Layering these voices while applying various reverb effects is great for thickening up the sound. Selecting voices and setting various parameters is straightforward. Just press the function button and press a corresponding key on the keyboard. The 12-watt speakers are adequate, but this keyboard sounds best when used with a pair of good headphones with the headphone jack. Link in the description. While there is a damper pedal included in the box, you are better off using Yamaha's optional FC3A pedal that supports half pedaling. Advanced pianists should note that the P45 and P71 does not support triple pedals. There is also no option to run this keyboard with batteries. Not all dealers provide a power adapter with this keyboard, so you are better off checking out my links to a few of those who do. If you want the keyboard to blend in with your home decor, there is an optional wooden furniture stand. While the USB MIDI port works well with music learning apps, it is a pity that the connection does not support Yamaha's excellent Smart Pianist app, which the more expensive P125 does. You can watch my review of the P45, P71, and P125, as well as check out the best deals I've found for you in the video description. I hope you found my list of 5 best 88-key digital piano keyboards in 2020 useful in your purchase decision. Do check out my recommended keyboards, digital pianos, and music learning apps in the description. My name is Jeremy C, and I'll see you in my next video.